Hi, welcome to Love for the Medic. My name is Lucky Divine Kamsi, popularly known as the Joker. With this channel, we have decided to bring back medical courses down to layman understanding. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Yeah, the word medical. Medical can be simply defined as the practice of medicine. Yes, we have a lot of medical courses in Nigeria offered by the universities, which are we have the human anatomy, human physiology, the biochemistry, the medicine and surgery, the nursing science, and so on. Medical channel, we're going to talk about medical courses, job opportunities, histories, and many other things associated with medical items. Thank you. Okay. First of all, we're going to talk about the human anatomy. Human anatomy as a career. The human anatomy is one of the greatest, one of the oldest degrees in the aspect of medicine. Yes, and the word anatomy simply means the knowledge about the structure of the body of an animal or human being. These have to include the tissues, the nerves, muscles, skeleton of that particular organism. Now, what is the word human anatomy? Human anatomy is simply the knowledge of the structure about the human being, which contains about the bones, tissues, blood vessels, nerves, and so into two parts, which is the gross anatomy and the histology, which is also called the microanatomy. The gross anatomy, this is talking about the larger structures of the body, which includes the bones, the one we can see with our eyes, the bones, tissues, and so on and so forth. The histology part, which is also known as the microanatomy, this is going to talk about the finer details of the cell and the micro parts that we can see. Anatomy is one of the most important medical courses in the world. Yes, because with the knowledge of anatomy, you can do things. As a medical doctor, you can't perform surgery without the knowledge of anatomy. Even we, even the coaches, the gym instructors, you can't do exercises without knowing the organs that are involved in that exercise or stand. So anatomy gives us the accurate knowledge about the organs, the structures of the body. Yeah, brief history of anatomy. Anatomy has been a source of inspiration to science and as well, and not only as science but as well as art. Yes, anatomy can be traced back to the ancient Egyptians who were working on heart and blood vessels. Yeah, around 400 BC, the man called Hippocrates, who was the father of medicine, and he was also the founder of anatomy. But Herophilus, who was a Greek man but spent much of his lifetime working in Egypt, was named the father of anatomy because he was one of those who were one of the first people who were to dissect human being. First anatomy school was set up in the 300 BC in Egypt in Alexandria. Yes, the first documented woman to practice anatomy and pathology was no one but Alexandra Gilani, which was, though she may not be the first person, but she was the first documented woman. We visit museums and marvel at skeletons, organs, and all these, even sculptures. With some of them, we think that are being drawn by artists, but no, those are by anatomists. Yes, anatomy has given us a great knowledge about the human being body, and it's very important as a medical course. It's taught in most of the schools, but not only the only important course. Yes. So in our next video, we're going to talk about the approach to study the human anatomy. Please do well to subscribe. See you next.